Welcome back to the channel. We're back live at Aero Car Care. We just installed some 6-piston brakes on this 67 Camaro. These have the dust cover, so you guys might want to think about doing these over Willowwood. Yep. So it looks like we're gonna install this diff real fast. Got it painted, looking real nice. Yeah. Ooh, that thing looks so good. Those nice killer 1-tubular control arms. Sheesh. This Yeah. But where do I get a block from that? Just get a 350 block and have them bore it out?
But all bullshit aside, the best way to do it is just build a 400.
A 400 small block?
Most cubic inches you can get.
And I also heard that those 400s, you gotta do something with the heads, like they supposed to have steam holes or something like that, or?
Yeah. When I worked for Walmart, sometimes we would drill, tap, and plug the holes on the deck.
Yeah.
And then I surfaced the deck clean, and we just would run heads that didn't have it. We wouldn't have the steam. You don't have to have the steam hole.
Oh, okay.
It's just, the downside to it is it's right next to the cylinder, and they tend to crack.
Ooh.
And if you put that set screw in there and lock it down, you don't tap it all the way through. You tap it about 3 threads in and stop. And then you take that set screw and you just run it down as tight as it can get with Loctite on it, and then come back and
smooth it over. Yeah. Because I really thought about doing the 383 when I seen Josh Mason 383 stroker in his 68 Camaro. But I was just like, man, I'd do that next go around. I'd just finish the 350 build and come back around and do it again.
Well, you got the right heads already. All you need is short block. You just need and you can go to GM Performance or ATEC or ATK or Blueprint. You can buy just the short block. Yeah, I see some has them for around like $2,500 or something like that. I seen those. And you already got the good heads, good intake, and all that shit.
Just got to slap it on top.
Get one with that's a 434.
Oh, nasty.
In a small block package, you got more than a big block 427. So what's the problem with that?
Yeah.
I've built a 454 small block before.
Yeah.
447s, we had 2 or 3 of them.
Jeez.
And they work.
No, it's just 1/8" metal. It's an 1/8" pipe metal, like quarter layer.
So we're gonna put some Dakota Digitals in this thing. I remember last time we put the video on here, last video of this car, it didn't have these particular control arms, nor did it have these sexy rotors and everything like that. So just an update on. You put a tilt column in there?
Yeah, look how far up there.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's
how far down it goes.
Oh yeah, that's smooth. Yeah, that's smooth right there. Yeah, that's good work right there. That's good work right there.
He really didn't want to have to talk him into it. I'm like, oh no, you're gonna want this.
Yeah, because I like the tilt column in my vet.
Yours is telescoping too.
It does that too. Yeah.
Everybody wants into but it's not the steering column.
So what left do you have to do on this? I know you got these Dakota Digitals right here that you're gonna slap in there.
All that's already wired in. That's just one plug.
That you just gotta snap in.
And one plug clicks in the back and it all works. Only thing I still gotta do is I got it. Something's gone. I don't know. I wired something wrong. When you open this door, this light comes on, and when you open that door, that light and this light come on. Supposed to be when you open it, all of them come on. I got to find out that one trigger wire and hook it to the other one. That'll be done, and I can put the dash all back into the seater. I still got to do the rear brakes. That's why I've got the rear end all cleaned off.
Yeah, I said that. I said, yeah, we got the rear end all painted and looking nice.
Oh yeah. And then like up in here, this where the shock goes, it was just rotted, destroyed.
So you had to cut it out?
I plated over it and siliconed it so no gas and stuff gets in the car. But this bracket right here goes to a deal that goes across, and instead of the shocks being outside of the spring, it's going to be inside the spring, and they're going to be at an angle.
So does that help with more?
The brakes.
Does that also help with more stability too?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
any of your performance cars have canted shocks because they work better in corners. They're not trying to.
I always see like when people do crazy suspension builds that it be kind of like at an angle type.
Can be.
Yeah, cambered.
Yeah, it can. I don't know if this thing's going to be the right height he wants it as far as ride height, because he's like, I don't want it that high. So,
yeah, that is kind of high, and that's a pretty fat tire.
Right here.
And
if I have to, I'll just block the rear end down and rate, and smash the car down.
Yeah.
But the front's all pull over, so I can adjust it and make it whatever I want.
Yep. Oh, Chuck, let me tell you, we bolted the hood down on the Vet, and I was riding down 290. Oh man, that thing moves. It moves.
Feels better when the hood stays on.
What? I did 95 easy. Easy.
Yeah, because the hood's not.
Oh man, it was crazy. But
can you open the hood?
Yeah, I can open it.
Fixed?
Well, mine was never messed up. It was my brother one's that's messed up. Because he has a 1982 one. He just got one.
Brother's got a Corvette too?
Yeah, he just went and got one. So we're look. I remember when. remember when I was when I texted you about the heads. Mm-hmm. We were redoing his. We put a cam and everything in his, but his is actually a flat tappet and not a roller. So
you gotta be careful with that.
With the flat tappets.
You have to run like Valvoline VR1, high zinc oil in it.
Well, that's what we run. We're already running that in the Vet. So
in your car, because it's got a roller hydraulic, you don't have to.
Oh, he needs to.
Pennzoil in yours than it was. It is.
He gotta do it.
Have y'all started it yet?
We just got everything torqued down. We made sure that we.
Listen to me real well. When you go to start that thing, get the timing as close as you can without starting. If you have to start it just to see if it's going to run, start it, see if it runs, turn it off. Leave the distributor right there. Even if it runs hot, it does not matter. Fire that thing up, run the idle up to about 2,500, 2,800, and let it run till you can't let it run anymore.
Okay.
Because a flat tappet can, when it's rolling, you're hardening the surface of the can. And if it gets, dude, it'll eat it up in 5 minutes. If you let it sit there and idle, it will be dead. It'll start knocking and it'll have all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
So you have to break that thing in, run it for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes at 2,500, 3,000, just because it's making all that hard on everything that needs to be hard. And then turn it off, let it set overnight. Let that thing cool all the way down and go back out there and start it again. Make sure you don't have any
no ticking or nothing.
Or mist or something, because that means it's done.
Oh, you mean we killed it?
Dude, I don't think I have that lifter.
Shoot. You don't have it?
I got a lifter that came out of a motor that had a flat can in it.
So it's always interesting.
You know how hard a lifter is? You can't drill into it. It's so damn hard.
Yeah.
And a camshaft is made, a flat tappet can is made of cast iron. Real soft. You just drill right through it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
That camshaft will eat that lifter alive. You'll be missing that much off of it when you pull it out. It's all be at an angle.
Jeez.
That's why I tell everybody, man, change the cam, go with the hydraulic roller. You're gonna do
Well, see, the thing is, what happened was when we got that car,
cost is a lot more.
it was a package deal. So we got all of those parts and everything that came with the car. So it came with heads, cam, lifter, pistons, crank.
The motor was a part.
It was a part, but they gave us forged everything. And
You got a forged crank and pistons and shit in it.
yeah,
Rods.
we don't have forged rods. We didn't put the pistons and none of that in there, but we got the forged crank and we got forged pistons, and they came with those willowwood brakes that I was telling you about, and a bunch of other knick-knack stuff, you know. And we just started putting it together. But what we didn't know was, when we bought it, the guy told us that it was a roller. I guess he didn't really know because he dropped it off at a mechanic and the mechanic just bought all of the parts. So he was under the impression that it was a roller. But when we started putting it together, we noticed once we put the lifter in, we was putting the lifter in, I was like, hey, you know, like, it's not a roller at the bottom. And then when we looked at the heads was also for a flat tap. It has that big open spot in the middle. There's no studs in it for the rocker arms to go in. And I'm like, bro, it's looking like this probably is a flat tap it.
They kept that damn roller cam, whatever.
Risks missing out.
Is it a one-piece rear main motor?
Good years of gain.
That I don't know.
Where the rear main seal goes over the whole end of the crank?
So one professional investor said.
I don't know.
All right, here, come here.
That part I
Back
don't
of the
know.
crank, look like that? Or is it just round
On the new one? I can't tell you. I didn't look at it. I just know, like on the box it said.
If it's just round on the end, where the seal goes in for the rear, then then that block is set up. Any one-piece rear main motor is set up for hydraulic roller cam, right? With the spider. If it does, then you can put a roller hydraulic in it cheap
Yeah.
because you run stock lifters.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll take a double look at it when I get back. I didn't look at the ends of it. I just read the box and you know.
And also look for the block looks like this. It doesn't have little stands right there with holes drilled in them. Then it's just like this. You'll have to put retro lifters in that cost about $900 a set.
If it's what now? Say it one more time.
Okay, there will be 3 stud bosses on the top of this deal right here with threaded holes in them, and there's this big thing that goes over all this, and it ties down the lifters. The lifters on a stock one has a plate that goes right here over these.
Yeah.
And then the lifter will be slotted on the top. You set the lifter down in it, you put the plate on it, and this spider thing that goes on top of it holds that plate down and keeps the lifters from turning. That's the anti-rotation device instead of having tie bars like yours have. You know what I mean? You know how yours are? How they got the little bars that stand up and down?
Yeah.
Move?
Yeah.
A stock one, it's got plates that lay down.
Yeah.
And it moves up and down inside of it. Completely different. You can't run as radical as you can, but you can run one in there, you'll like the way it sounds.
Okay.
How'd you get them crank shafts in that?
Oh, I did that last week. I had to put those in there.
I don't have to weight the car, but
Yeah.
no, you're not supposed to. What side is it?
What side is what?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, exclusive moments.
What is it?
Exclusive moments.
Exclusive moments.
Yes, sir.
Write it down because he spells it weird.
I write it down for you. X. Just no E. Just no E.
Oh, so
CL.
exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive. Yeah.
Okay.
And C instead of an S on the end.
Yeah, on the moments.
On the moment?
Yeah, just a Z instead of a S.
Z or Z?
Z.
All right.
Z.
Moment.
Yeah.
As the British say, Z. They're all fucked up.
Oh, these are the wheels that goes on this?
Yeah. They look terrible.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Send them out again to get it up. I tell you what though, that some bitch when it's sitting on that car, that brake is so close to hitting that wheel. I ain't lying. I can't pick that up right now. See how the air deal is on the inside of it?
Yeah.
It is about a 16th of an inch
Oh, it is.
from hitting that road, that caliper.
Dang. So what you gonna do?
It don't hit.
Oh, it's yeah. Well, yeah. Close.
Close. Them brakes are so damn good.
They do, man. That's pretty fire.
Good looking shit.
Yep. Well, that's all we got for y'all today. Man, check out.
Peace.